Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P0703, indicates a malfunction in the brake pedal position switch, specifically the normally closed NC circuit. This component plays a crucial role in monitoring the position of the brake pedal and sending signals to the vehicle's powertrain control module, PCM, to ensure proper operation of systems like cruise control and engine idling. The switch is typically located near the brake pedal within the driver's footwell. When the brake pedal is pressed, the switch activates to signal that braking is occurring, impacting various systems' functionality. Any malfunction in this switch can lead to various performance issues, which is why diagnosing this code is essential for safe vehicle operation. The brake pedal position switch serves a vital function as it provides critical input to the powertrain control module, PCM. Its signal indicates when the brake pedal is engaged, which is necessary for various systems. Located conveniently near the brake pedal in the driver's footwell, it ensures that as the driver engages the brake, necessary systems respond appropriately. The PCM uses this information to monitor and adjust engine idle speed and is also significant for cruise control functionalities. When this switch malfunctions, it may lead to performance problems such as an inability to activate cruise control or unexpected changes in engine RPM. Thus, understanding the switch's role in the vehicle's operation is key to troubleshooting DTC P0703. Several potential causes can trigger DTC P0703. Firstly, a faulty brake pedal position switch may not signal correctly to the PCM, which can prevent proper operation of associated systems. Secondly, improper installation of the brake pedal position switch can result in poor engagement or misalignment, leading to incorrect readings. Lastly, wiring issues, such as short circuits or open circuits in the signal line between the switch and the PCM, can cause the DTC to be triggered. Each of these possible causes must be carefully inspected and diagnosed to resolve the DTC effectively. Proper automotive diagnostic tools, such as the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS, can assist in identifying these issues accurately. Drivers may experience various symptoms associated with DTC P0703. One of the most common is malfunctioning cruise control. If the brake pedal position switch is faulty, the cruise control may deactivate unexpectedly or fail to engage. Another symptom can be fluctuations in engine RPM, as the PCM may not receive the correct signals when the brake pedal is activated, impacting idle speed adjustments. Additionally, warning lights on the dashboard, such as the check engine light, may illuminate, indicating the need for diagnostics. These symptoms not only affect driving comfort, but can also lead to complications in vehicle safety and performance. Therefore, should any of these symptoms occur, taking immediate action to diagnose DTC P0703 is essential. The first troubleshooting step for diagnosing DTC P0703 involves checking the brake pedal position switch signal using the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS. Initially, you need to turn the vehicle's ignition to the on mode. The next step is to check the brake pedal position switch signal, ensuring that the brake pedal is not pressed. This allows you to view the switch's current conditions and see if they match the expected threshold values. If the conditions do match, you can move forward in the troubleshooting process to Step 7. Conversely, if the conditions do not match, you will need to proceed to Step 2 to further investigate the installation of the brake pedal position switch. In the second troubleshooting step, you'll be looking closely at the installation of the brake pedal position switch. First, turn the vehicle's ignition to the off/lock mode for safety. After powering down the vehicle, check the position of the brake pedal and the switch. If necessary, make adjustments to ensure proper alignment and contact. Once adjustments are complete, turn the vehicle back to the on mode and again check the brake switch signal using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, without pressing the pedal. Confirm whether the current conditions now match the expected threshold. If they do, the failure may no longer be present, and you can conclude the troubleshooting. If not, it will be necessary to move forward to Step 3, as a methodical approach to locating the issue is essential. The third troubleshooting step focuses on determining the specific failure area related to the DTC P0703. Start by turning the vehicle's ignition to the off-lock mode to ensure safety. Next, disconnect the brake pedal position switch 4P connector. To check the switch functionality, you will use a jumper wire to connect terminals A and B within this connector. Terminal A is pin 3 and terminal B is pin 4 of the brake pedal position switch 4P connector. After establishing this connection, turn the vehicle to the on mode and again check the brake switch signal using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. If the signal conditions now match the threshold, then the brake pedal position switch is defective and requires replacement. If they do not match, then it will be necessary to continue to Step 4. The fourth troubleshooting step requires you to assess the IG1 ACG line for potential issues. Start by turning the vehicle to the off-lock mode if not already done. Next, carefully remove the jumper wire that was used in the previous step. Now, turn the vehicle to the on mode again, but this time, you'll measure the voltage between test points 1 and 2. Test point 1 is located at pin 4 of the brake pedal position switch 4P connector, and test point 2 is the body ground. This step is crucial as you're checking for the presence of battery voltage in the system. If you find battery voltage at this junction, it indicates that the IG1 ACG wire is functioning properly, allowing you to proceed to Step 5. If there isn't any voltage, you must investigate further in Step 6. Step 5 involves checking for any open wires in the brake pedal position switch signal circuit, referred to as BKSWNC. First, ensure the vehicle's ignition is turned off, lock. Once powered down, use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to jump the SCS line and wait for more than a minute to allow the system to stabilize. Following this, disconnect the PCM connector A51P. Then, using jumper wires, connect terminals A and B within the brake pedal position switch 4P connector. After setting up your connections, turn the vehicle back to the on mode. It's essential to measure the voltage between test points 1 and 2 during this step. Test point 1 is pin 25 of the PCM connector A51P, while test point 2 is the body ground. If you measure battery voltage, the BKSWNC wire is functioning, and you can consult authorized service information or swap the PCM for further diagnostics. If there's no voltage, an open circuit in the BKSWNC wire is indicated and requires repair. In the sixth troubleshooting step, the focus shifts to checking fuse number C30 to ensure it is intact and functioning properly. Start by turning the vehicle's ignition to the off-lock mode for safety. With the vehicle powered down, locate and check fuse number C30, which is integral to the brake pedal position switch operation. This fuse can often be a simple yet critical point of failure. If the fuse is in good condition, it indicates that the wiring leading from this fuse to the brake pedal position switch may have an open circuit that needs to be repaired. However, if the fuse is found to be blown, then it will need replacing. While replacing the fuse, it is also advisable to inspect for any potential shorts to ground in the circuit related to the C30 fuse, as this could have caused the failure originally. The seventh troubleshooting step involves checking the brake pedal position switch signal again using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. Start by turning the vehicle ignition to the on mode. Once powered on, press the brake pedal, as this is necessary to check the switch functionality accurately. At this point, the parameters will again need to be assessed using the HDS. This is crucial as it can reveal whether the issue is intermittent. If the current conditions match the threshold, it suggests that the systems are operating normally at this moment. However, if they do not match once again, you will need to proceed to the eighth and final step to thoroughly evaluate the brake pedal position switch itself for any functional failures. The eighth and final troubleshooting step emphasizes checking the actual brake pedal position switch for functionality. This involves conducting a direct test of the switch to ensure it is operating correctly. If the switch passes the test, it can be deemed operational, and the focus should then shift to examining the wiring for any shorts to power along the BKSWNC wire that runs between the brake pedal position switch and the PCM. Alternatively, if the switch does not pass the test, you will need to replace it entirely. Ensuring that you have a correctly functioning brake pedal position switch is crucial, as any faults here can lead to persistent DTC P0703 codes and ultimately affect vehicle performance and safety. After completing all necessary repairs concerning DTC P0703, it is important to perform a final verification to confirm that the issue has been resolved. Start by ensuring no diagnostic trouble codes are currently present in the system. Utilize the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, for this check. Following this, take the vehicle for a test drive under varied conditions to confirm that all systems operate correctly, specifically the brake and cruise control functionalities. During the test drive, it is vital to monitor how the vehicle responds when engaging the brake pedal to ensure the repairs made have effectively addressed the error. Confirming the stability of the systems will provide assurance that the repair was successful, ensuring safe operation. To prevent issues related to DTC P0703 from occurring in the future, regular maintenance and inspections of the brake pedal position switch and associated wiring are imperative. Routine checks can quickly identify loose connections or damaged wires that might lead to malfunction. Additionally, it is a good practice to inspect the brake pedal position switch functionality periodically, particularly when performing brake system services. By proactively monitoring these components, you can reduce the risk of experiencing DTCs related to switch malfunctions. Furthermore, maintaining good relationships with certified mechanics can provide insights into any necessary repairs or replacements. Adhering to these preventive measures can enhance vehicle safety and performance significantly. In conclusion, understanding the role of the brake pedal position switch is key to effectively diagnosing and resolving issues surrounding DTC P0703 in Honda HR-V models from 2016 to 2022. The troubleshooting steps provided outline a systematic approach, ensuring each component and connection is verified to isolate the issue accurately. By carefully following these steps, mechanics can identify potential faults with the brake pedal position switch, wiring integrity, or associated systems. Additionally, implementing preventive maintenance measures can help avert future occurrences. Ultimately, thorough inspections of relevant components support both the safety and performance of the vehicle, ensuring a smoother driving experience. Adopting these practices will keep your vehicle operating reliably and efficiently. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.